Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel and my new setup. Yes, this is, I'm going to get some more lights tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Yes, this is Scorpio's reading for the 1st to the 15th of December 2020. I've got my remote control lights here. Yes. It's all very technical. It's all very technical. Scorpio's reading here from the 1st to the 15th of December 2020. If you are Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs or cross-watcher of the Scorpio, this reading could be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If I'm saying them and it's you, or vice versa, you know, go with it. If this reading isn't yours, or you're taking some elements and not others, again, that's normal. For the amount of people that are probably watching this, it's not going to resonate with absolutely everyone. If another reading doesn't take your fancy, maybe next month or next couple of weeks when we do the second part of December's readings, this reading could be for you. So let's have a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please, Spirit. What is the theme from the 1st up to the 15th? Just had a look at the clock and it was 0110. So there's definitely some kind of twin flame energy here. What is the theme, please, for our Scorpios and cross watchers? Scorpio, all aspects and cross watchers, please. What is the theme for the first part of December up to the 15th of December 2020, please, Spirit? What's the theme? Scorpio. My guide's saying wait for it. Something you're waiting on, maybe. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on news. They're telling me you're waiting on news. You'll hear it here first. Let's have a look. So we had a card jump and then it decided to stay in. Okay, so what's the theme, Spirit, for the Scorpios and the cross-watcher of the Scorpio up to the 15th of December 2020? Okay, we've got a card that's jumped. Wow. We've got the Devil, not the nicest of energies, in some aspects. We've got the Devil. This could be codependency, sex, fear. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got maybe a karma that's being closed out. Someone's paid their karma. Someone has to pay their karma. Maybe there's something toxic that's being closed out. An addiction, maybe. A shadow element that's being closed out, possibly. Let's take a look here at what else Spirit has to say, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Up to the 15th of December, please, for our Scorpio. Up to the 15th of December, what's happening for Scorpios, please? We've got imagination. We've got imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Maybe there's a kind of paranoia, possibly. Again, we've got fear. I realise that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So someone's maybe fearing a situation here. Maybe they're thinking the worst case scenario and that's going to change. Let's have a look. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Up to the 15th of December, please. What is happening for our lovely Scorpio? We've got the Seed. Could be something sexual here. Beginning of something. Something afresh. Something new. And the Warrior. So, again, death and rebirth. Maybe purging and healing after a battle and then starting something fresh, maybe. Again, with the Devil, it's kind of a battle maybe that you've been, shadow element that you've been fighting here, that you're closing out and healing from and moving forward, possibly. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Okay, what else can you tell me, please? For Scorpio, 1st to the 15th of December, for our lovely Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and the cross-watcher. We've got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. And the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And then we've got cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replay events over in your head. Let's see. Scorpio, please, Spirit. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Up to the 15th, what is the theme for Scorpios? First chakra, Archangel Michael. So it could be security. Someone's worried about security. Maybe codependent energy. Maybe there's a rebalancing going on. Maybe someone's worrying too much about the physical and not paying enough attention to other aspects of their life, maybe. 1st to the 15th, please, of... No, let's shuffle these. Scorpios and Scorpio cross-watcher, please. 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th of December 2020 for Scorpio spirit. Fortuna. Again, turn of events, Wheel of Fortune, Fortuna. It's the same thing. Maybe there's some money coming to you. And again, we've got passion here. Passionate energy. Change in fortunes, maybe. Change in fortunes. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. 1st to the 15th. Scorpio, 1st to the 15th of December. And the cross... Okay. We've got acquisition, discrimination in the reverse, and inheritance and exaltation. So there's a partnership here. Maybe something is closing out that was old and a new acquisition is happening. Maybe someone had judged the situation. This is also very strongly based on, again, there's a very strong sexual energy here. It's also about destiny. So a karmic cycle ending. A new situation beginning that is a positive connection. Someone was maybe fearful of this, but there's a balance coming here. There's a possible balance coming here. So let's take a look. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please, up to the 15th of December. Crown, honour and respect will come to you. Okay. Cane, pay attention to your health. Okay, and Apple, temptation will test you. Okay, we've got all the devil aspects, right? And Scorpio, happiness. The Wall, misunderstanding. And then we've got the Box, you will receive a gift. Lovely. You will receive a gift. And then one more, they're saying, is firecracker, excitement. So again, very sexual, very carnal is how I want to say it. I don't know why I'm using that word, but it's the word they want me to use. Carnal pleasures is what I'm hearing. Let's take a look. Which one are we using? We use this one, right? So let's see. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Again, there's some kind of destined connection. It's like there's a purge of this connection here that was all very earthly. There was a very strong earthly energy. It's being purged into a more kind of recalibrated energy that's, again, it's bringing people into spiritual alignment. Let's have a look. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Up to the 15th of December, please. What is going to happen for Scorpio and the cross-watcher of the Scorpio? What is happening, please, for Scorpios? Okay, so first of all, we've got Three of Wands. So someone is debating their future because there's a situation they're in there's something that is on a loop. There's no change. So someone's taking a look at their security and what they want for their future and what will be prosperous for them, what their legacy will be. They are not talking openly about their balance and their happiness, and they're understanding that there's a connection here that is about to bring them more happiness here. Again, there's an outdated thinking here where maybe they had viewed someone in a certain way, like, oh, my family would never approve, or we're different cultures, or we're very different. Someone was stuck on that idea, but I feel like they're kind of moving out of that, and they're moving more into, it's like it was a really outdated way of viewing a situation. It was like they weren't, this person wasn't very evolved. There was an immaturity to their thinking, is how I want to say it. But it's interesting because it's like, this feels like very much what someone's walked away from. It's like they were kind of viewing it as, oh, well, I think that my person should be this way, my person should look a certain way, my person should act a certain way. It was an immature energy, but it's like there's an energy coming in here that's overcoming that, because we've got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So there's a very quick change in this energy. So whereas someone was stuck on old situations, maybe with another person, or they were maybe viewing a person that wasn't going to be, you know, their person. Maybe they thought, oh well, this is never going to be long term, let me just stay with what I've got, or this is not the kind of connection I would want for long term. They're changing their mind about it. It could be that they've kind of learned in a very short amount of time that, you know, they're not, maybe you've walked away, maybe you stepped back, and then this person has realized that actually this is not, that didn't benefit them. Whatever they thought was going to be their thing, whatever they assumed would be their future, whatever they were juggling, because I'm hearing juggling, it wasn't going to bring anything about, because it was, again, toxic. It feels very more toxic than what they're in. It's like there's someone having a relook at what, again, someone made a decision, and now from the eclipse energy has gone, yeah, maybe I've made the wrong decision. So let's have a look to see what else here. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like this is the High Priestess, and I could feel her energy before she came. So it's like there's some kind of energy that you brought to this person that maybe you've stepped away from it. Maybe you've maybe that you're still there, but they're viewing you in a different light. This person's about to come in and communicate what maybe what they've learned, and I'm hearing what you've taught them. You've taught them something. You've taught this person something, and they're coming to acknowledge it. I'm just hearing they don't want to be without you. This is what I'm hearing. They don't want to be without you. They don't see a future without you. So let's see. There's something more to this High Priestess as well. It's like they know you can see everything, and it's like they know they couldn't, and they still can't. But they're in this. They feel very unevolved. But it's because they're coming out of this karmic energy, is how I want to say it. But they feel super unevolved, or they think they're super unevolved. There's a death here. There's a rebirth. It landed on the Wheel of Fortune, the excitement and firecracker. So something ended that again could even be a relationship that was, again, destined to end, but it was just too dramatic. There was too much going on, and it could have been a commitment they were in. They know their future is, that the security of their future is going to be ruined if they stay where it is. And again, it's the devil energy. It's like they know they're in a toxic cycle, and they know it's like that was keeping them stuck, basically. But there's been a shift here with this Wheel of Fortune card that I'm hearing brought them to the realization that they can't do without you. My guide's just saying you've taught them a really valuable lesson, of one of which they would have had to learn the hard way. So they could have learned very quickly about this. It could have been a very quick lesson here. They've cracked open a little bit. There's a little bit of an awakening going on here, but I don't think, maybe they'd already had this a little bit, and then maybe you step back, but something happened where they've seen something here, and again, it's in relating to their happiness that's been, it's like they couldn't quite see it before, but now they can. There's something that they've acknowledged within this connection, that, yeah, the High Priest has landed on that. They see you as their person, and again, they've learned a valuable lesson. This person's actually learned. I don't know why, but we're getting the Magician on the bottom of the deck here. So this is also a commitment. They're trying to manifest here a reconnect. So if you aren't talking at the moment, they're trying to manifest a situation, or they're trying to manifest a closure of a situation, because they're trying to draw you in. They're trying to draw you in. They're trying to offer you something. They're going to offer you something that makes it worth your while, is what I'm hearing. And actually you're going to be acknowledged. If you weren't acknowledged before, you will. They want to have a new start here. There could even be a gift coming your way. They will come in very quickly offering a new start. And they will want to work with you. This is around money as well now. Something about the fact that they were defensive about this before. They were defensive about this whole interaction before and what it would mean for them. There was some kind of fear around that before that they're going to think about offering again. Yeah, there's a balance that's happened here. The shift that's happened is their fears and what they were stuck into, this low vibrational energy. If you've pulled back, or when this eclipse happened, it's recalibrated them, and there's been a turning of the wheel of fortune here. There's a victory. I think they can see that their wish. It's like they weren't acknowledging it before because they were stuck in a certain energy. Yeah, they want to be. They've learned that they want to put energy into this, and actually, they're seeing the truth around a situation. They're seeing your worth. They want to build security. There's a happiness element here that, again, you brought to them. They probably didn't verbalize, but there's a positive exchange. This is from the eclipse. This is what happened with the eclipse. Again, a clear knowing is what I'm hearing. They've had a clear knowing, and they're prepared to move forward with it. Maybe before they weren't. It was fear that was blocking this person. This is all fear-based before. Again, there's an offering of love, but there's also a gift. It's going to come with this new start here that you're going to get, and they have to end something first. They have to end something first. They aren't sure, or they weren't sure, whether or not the balance of emotions would come. I think what's happened is they've possibly felt very unfortunate with you leaving, or with this shift. Maybe before they couldn't quite see this, but there was a withdrawal of emotions that they've now realised was maybe from your side. There's a very clear understanding of what you're bringing now, whereas before they may not have seen that. And again, they're coming and bringing commitment. This person wants to build something with you. They want to come and build something. They're going to be rushing in to put the work in this time. It's like they can see it. There's a balance here. Someone is rushing to come in. But I don't know if it's going to be immediate though, but this is what they're planning. They're evaluating, if they come in, what they're going to offer. How do I give this? What am I going to be able to give? What can they give? They're evaluating the situation. The problem we've got at the moment is it could be that they still haven't closed another situation out, and it could be that they're still a bit defensive about that maybe. They're worried as well that you're going to get together with someone else. This is another reason. They're worried that you're going to come forward and get together with someone else. This is another reason why they're coming forward quickly. But there's definitely, you might hear about something and then there might be a gap. So there might be some very fast communication and then a bit of a gap here. Yeah. Again, you might get some hints that they're going to do this, and there's like a gap because they don't want to give the full information. It's like they want to give just enough for you to acknowledge. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on. but they're not, they can't offer, there's something emotionally they can't offer at the moment. Or they couldn't offer, but now there's a balance. Their emotions are coming into balance. Their confusion is being cleared. That's closing out. So they are definitely, I think that this person is going to come forward very quickly. Again, there might have been a bit of indecision, but I think when they do come forward, it's either going to be communication and then there's a bit of a gap and then something more solid, or it's all coming at once. It's going to depend. But what brings them in is this passionate energy. So if they haven't already contacted you, that's going to draw them to you at first. This passionate energy, this fire type of energy. They're definitely worried about you, about what you're doing. They're definitely worried about what you're going to say, though. They're worried about how you're going to receive them, I feel, when they do come forward. That could be why. Yeah. They're worried that so if they haven't yet, it's because they're debating how you're going to respond to it. Again, this is where this Wheel of Fortune comes in. They had this revelation and they're like, this is what I'm going to do, but they haven't backed it up yet. And if they have, they've come forward, given you something and then backed off again. And then they'll come forward again, and it's like this on, off, stop, start, because now this person's backtracking and they're worried about how that will be received, or if they do come forward, how consistent they can be. There's a jealousy. There's some kind of jealousy here. You could have stepped away from the situation out of another third party situation that, you know, they're jealous. There's some kind of jealousy here, which is why, yeah. I'm now seeing 3 females. Wow, okay. If there isn't 2 other third parties, it could be there's a situation here that they were in a relationship and you stepped back from because you weren't prepared to put up with the situation. And that's why this shift has come about. But it's like it's not quite as settled yet. It's like the energy's a little bit all over the place. They're also... There's a lot of emotion this person has for you. So it's like they've come to this realization. They've probably reached out and had maybe a small communication. They've either backed off again, or they haven't come forward yet. Or they've come forward and then there's consistent communication. Everyone's going to be different. But if they haven't come forward yet, or they haven't made any communication, they are debating it, basically. Oh Lord, this person. They're debating whether to become single. That's what they're currently looking into. It's on pause though. It's on pause though. They're waiting for things to die down, because this is so unsettled, this energy. There's no balance. This energy is just totally unsettled. They're trying to get an understanding of what to do next and where their happiness lies, because it's like there's a heck of a lot of imbalance this person's in. They don't know what to do. Yeah. I think they're going to end up closing out the situation they're in, and they're going to just consistently just come to you. But let's see what the outcome is around the middle of the month, because whatever's going on in this person's life is causing them a lot of instability. And I think if you step back, they've noticed it. But the problem with it is they're worried about how you're going to receive them, and they're also they're not settled. They're not totally balanced in themselves, and it's like they're planning on just running towards you without balancing themselves out. So let's take a look here at the outcome. What is the outcome for Scorpio for the 15th of December, please, 2020. What is the outcome for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please? 15th of December, 2020 outcome. Yeah, they're ending it. They're ending a situation. They're ending indecision. They're coming back towards the person that they want to be with. They're going to offer friendship. There's going to be a token offering. But there's some kind of happiness coming your way. And if you were not acknowledged or ignored at some point, this is going to be acknowledged again. But there's an offering coming here. There's an offering coming. And because I think, again, maybe you stood your ground about a third party situation and you said no. Yeah. Let's see. What is the outcome, please? Yeah. So there's a closure of a karmic relationship. Because we've got Cupid's arrow and karmic relationship, and there's a mirroring each other. So there's a closure to a karmic relationship here. What is the outcome for Scorpio? What is the outcome? So they've learned their future. This person's learned what they want for their future, and they're going towards it. Okay, Scorpio, this was your reading up to the 15th of December. I hope that helps. I wish you guys the best of luck. Take good care. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you to all for the support to the channel. I really appreciate you. Until next time, guys, take care.